Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Peter Margot. Big Heart Dating. Woohoo. Okay. Uh, there's a lot of things I'm going to cover for today. Invited. I mentioned this short today that uh, if you're a potential, it out of state country or continent, that continent, because that's like if you find somebody from the United, I mean, if you're from the United States, you found someone overseas, the hours are different. You can do it this way on your phone. When you see the clock, press the clock. It opens it up. Depending on what your phone is. Mine's the most updated Galaxy there is. The newest Galaxy there is. You see the little black thing that's the clock. Press that. It opens it up. If you want to add other countries, find the add or the plus. Then add the country where she's from. And you'll see the hour. Oh, it's very easy with the Philippines. If you're living on the East Coast, it's 12 hours different. 12 hours ahead there than we do. Because the date line, they call it the date line, it's right in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Goes like that. The reason why it looks like an L thing, that's because all the islands of Alaska are part of the U.S. time zone, not Asia. Uh, it's 4 hours behind in California than here. Because let's say it's, I did press the button. Yeah, my timer. Uh, let's say it's 3 o'clock here, for example. It's 12. California, not for 3 hours. Excuse me. 3 hours behind. 6 in Hawaii. Hawaii. Um, because you were talking school about the time zone for the U.S. And because I remember with the phone book, they have all the time zone because they know everybody would call during the time of the day. Uh, look up online also. You see, type in time zone. See the whole map of the world. See so many dividing of the line, not perfectly straight. Some zigzag, wide now, or even off by 1 hour ahead. 1 hour and a half ahead. Now, true. India, it's an hour and a half ahead than any of the other country in that zone. I think that's a little confusion. So we gotta remember where and what time they are. Let's say that here 12 noon, 12 midnight, the Philippines, but it's still nighttime in India. Middle East, they 12 noon here because we're behind than the Middle East. No, yeah, because it's gonna be the next day stone over there. Earth rotate eastward. United States back here, that's Asia on that side. Western Hemisphere, Eastern Hemisphere, you see on the map, always North America, South America, Asia, Europe, Africa, Oceanic. So you can know how the time zone is. I think it's like 13 hours in Thailand. Uh, Africa, it's like about, depend where you are, 8, 6, or 8. Don't wait to me, I noticed that. Uh, it's like 4 hours ahead in London. If you're talking to somebody in London, if you're in the East Coast. Now, let's say you're out in California, find somebody out in the Philippines. Now that's different. That's 12 hours. It's 9 hours. So you have to remember the difference of time. That makes it difficult for some are easier. Say if I want to talk to somebody at 1 in the afternoon in the Philippines, they're in bed, they're sleeping at 1. But California, say if it's 1 o'clock, it's not 1 in the morning. Because if you're at 1 o'clock California, that's 4 in the morning in the Philippines. You'll find that out on your phone. Watch the time. You'll know the time. And you'll know when the best time to talk. Now, speaking of time, when you're flying overseas, now it's a little different subject, but still talking about time. You're going to have jet lag. You're going to feel tiredness, and your body's not used to different time zone. I remember coming from Zurich in New York, where I grew up and lived there till 3 years ago. North-south, between Zurich and Florida. Because my father and my ex, and I went to that conference and all that. Been in Florida many times. Love Florida. But cost too much to live there. Only lived there 8 months. But we broke up. But anyway, it was easy. When you fly down, easy, same time. I feel fine. It's a good day. Normal, go to bed and all that. But I remember one flight, Zurich to New York, Newark, New Jersey, to Los Angeles, to visit in our college back in 1985. Yep, March 1985. Never forget that. Parent. And 747, big one, wide body. That's during the day. I thought it's a 6-hour flight. I thought I could arrive till like 4 o'clock. What? I look at my watch and it said 1 o'clock. Maybe that's wrong. My brother, he came along and I don't know, maybe that's right. Maybe your watch is wrong. Your New York time. Oh, right. Can I look at another clock? Same. 1 o'clock. Ooh, glad I'm gonna have after 3 hours. Yeah. High five. Okay. Then we left the airport, went to the hotel. But we lost 3 hours going back. Going back. Oh, we took the red eye. A little hard to sleep on the plane. All right. They dimmed down the light, yeah. But we're the very last row. Oh, man. Very noisy back there. The last row. Oh, it was 747 also. It was, I believe it was American Airlines that we flew. It would only cost $200 round trip. It was a great price back then. 200 for me, 200 for my brother. We both had a great time out there. Anyway, we left at night. 6 hours plus 3. I already sat in California time, and I think, Oh, wait a minute. I remember we arrived 3 hours earlier, 3 hours later. It's 7 in the morning. Really tired. Because we're already that California time of it would have been 4 in the morning. Yep. Finally got home at 8:30. I remember that. Almost 9 o'clock. I'm going to bed, Mom. Told my mom that when she picked us up. We went to bed. We got up about 2 or 3 in the morning. In the afternoon. Oh, that was awful. I couldn't sleep. Now, your bride in the Philippines that you're flying from New York. There's other cities they do fly to. Directly. Los Angeles, San Francisco, Seattle, that I know of. On some airline called Philippine Air. Their flight time 2 in the morning in New York. 2 in the morning. Yep, you gotta be awake. Get on the plane, then go to sleep. But you're gonna miss your meal. Every 4 hours there's a meal. Yep, 3 meals. And that's 16.5 hours, 17 hours flight. You'd arrive about 6:30 in Manila in the morning. Not the morning. It's 17 hours. 16 and a half, 17 hours flight. If you have good wind, good tail wind. That's why it's faster. They go this way over Russia and China to get down to Manila. Faster that way because of wind. And if you go the other way over to the Pacific Ocean, it's harder on the plane. So it's faster the other way. Save on fuel. You will be exhausted. Jet lag. I've seen on YouTube some guys sitting there sweetheart. They go to sleep during the day because they're not used to it. So my advice is that here's what I planned for you guys. I talked with my doctor about how that's gonna work. She said I'm smart. And I'm gonna give you this advice. I've never been to the Philippines. I'm going to one of these days. Yeah. Soon. Cause I have somebody. Ooh. Alright. I will have to go New York. This day I thought of with Syracuse today. It's cheaper for me than from here. I have to leave in the morning. They always will leave in the morning from Syracuse to New York. And I have to wait many hours in New York. No, not New York. JFK. That's where they would fly to Manila. There'll be a long line. Ticket booths start opening at 6 p.m. 6. Finally, the last person go through it's about 10:30. Someone said that on YouTube. I've done my homework. I have my notebook. I've done all that research. So they just take a long time to go through the ticket alone and through. Well, that ticket. Then you gotta go through security. It's very busy between 7 and 10. Very busy. They close that up midnight. So you have to be there early. Arrive very early at the terminal. Usually Terminal 1. JFK, I believe that. Then, the early bird gets through that. Be faster, get through the security. And you go through. The workers will get a little tired, slow down. So that's why be there early. When you do that for me, I have to say I'm deaf and legally blind and all that stuff, and show my phone for the e-travel. E-travel, they call that thing. That's this time for e-travel. Then go through security. Then wait for your plane. Eat something before the ticket, and after security, get something. Ask them to make a sandwich. Half sandwich you eat for your dinner. Other half you keep with you. That's after security. Okay. Then get on the plane. Have that. Anytime you need to eat, they will give you food. But you'll be tired. It's a red-eye flight all the way. Go that way. When you arrive, you want to have hotel check-in. They usually you have to wait till after 2 in the afternoon. You'll be out of the immigration and custom by 8 in the morning, because you got to arrive 6:30. You got a long walk get to the security area, like immigration and custom. In between, you have to get your luggage. You have to wait for your luggage to arrive. With my luggage, here you go. Everybody else already gone ahead. Yeah, I know. So, when you get there, get in that line quickly. Let them go through. Then you get out of the airport and meet your loved one. Go, that's where you would go. By 8 o'clock. When you arrive at the hotel, it'll be by 9 o'clock. Because you take time, you got to get one of your rides. Tasty! There's a whole bunch of it. But you have to reserve inside the airport. And you get the number. It's right on the post. They E7. E7. Right on the ticket. Stand right there at E7. They'll pull right up for you. Then they'll load you up. Go. Heavy traffic. Manila. It's heavy traffic. It's like New York City. It is New York City of the Far East, because of all that traffic. And the population is bigger than New York. So that's why I said it would take maybe about 10 o'clock to finally reach your hotel. It's 10 o'clock at night, New York, East Coast. So my advice for you before I leave, do at least 2 weeks before your trip. If you have a job, I know it's hard. Take your time off where you resign from work or retire. If you're going to retire. Many retired moved over there. Do at least 2 weeks before that. Go to bed at Eastern Standard Time, 8 o'clock and in the morning. Go to bed 8 in the morning. 8 in the morning. Get up 3, 4, 5 in the afternoon. Do that. You'll say, no, I want the sunshine, all that. Stop it. Because if you don't adjust it, you're going to fall asleep the first week or two in the Philippines during the day. There. Remember, there's 12 hours difference. So you got to start doing that here. 2 weeks before that. Before I'm going to show you what I'm going to be doing. 8 in the morning, I'm going to bed. Get up at 3 in the afternoon. Every day. I have to get used to it. The body change. When you get there, I'm fine. Hi, honey. Right at 10 o'clock. Yep. 12 o'clock, I'm like that. Let's have some lunch. I'm hungry. Because I did right with the time period. 8 in the morning, Easter Standard Time. 3 in the afternoon, I get up. Easter Standard Time. Because then you can go to bed at 8 at night. Yeah, many of them do go to bed at 8. They get up just before sunrise. There. You know why? It's the coolest, nicest time to be up in the Philippines. Then it's sunset at 5:30. They have very short enjoyment of sunlight. You'll see. If you make that mistake, you don't listen to my advice, you're missing it out. Then some of you might go back in the state, you missed the whole thing. So do it at least 2 weeks before. Get your body adjusted. But I read it somewhere it said 3 weeks, so it did too long. So it's best 2 weeks. Okay? Alright. Thanks for watching. Any question? Comment. This is supported by Christian Filipina. I highly recommend this website. Please check out in the comment section and click and join. You'll never know you'll find your buy. Thanks for watching. God bless.